We arrived in Malawi on the 27th of May. We actually had stayed overtime in South Africa because we had missed our flight. But when we arrived in Malawi, it was like we were greeted in such a welcoming way. The people, I really wish I could have gotten this in film, but the people at the airport wouldn't allow me to use my video camera because it was against regulations for anybody outside of the government to use that there. So there's actually one point where one video took of this guy waving his stick at me, and I thought he was saying hi, but he was actually telling me that I need to shut off my camera. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, like when we got there, like the Lord just provided, and like Javirius was waiting for my mom with McDonald, his elder of the church, the elder of the church, and they greeted us in such a great way. Like they were so happy to see us. And then as we walked around the corner with our luggage, the people from the church were there, like most of the members, and they were all came up and they gave us hugs, and they grabbed our stuff. They wouldn't let us carry anything because they wanted us to be like treated like royalty, it seemed. And we all got into this like 24 passenger van, which is the size of like a minivan, but somehow manages to sit 24 people.
The mode of transportation didn't look very safe. We were escorted to the front seat, Suzanne and I. We were considered the guest of honor, and they wanted to put us in the safest place. And when I got in the front seat and realized I was sitting on a bar on top of the engine, there were no seat belts, and it seemed like we were going really fast, even though we weren't. It was the condition of the vehicle that made us feel like we were going fast, and the door handle was missing, and the panel from the door was off, and I was a little concerned at that point. But then as we started to drive, and I saw all the people and the shops and villages and in the mountains, I thought, this is going to be bittersweet. You know, there's a lot of beauty here, and I needed to focus on that.
And we drove that over to the place we were staying, and they just welcomed us with this awesome music and dance. All the music and worship is just singing with clapping hands. That's all it is, and it's just so raw and it's so good, so beautiful.